Hello, this is Lisa from Happy Stamp, and today we're going to be making this Z-fold. It opens up just like that. Isn't it cute? I really like it. I think it's super cute. I made this for my cousin. She has a hedgehog, so I thought she would enjoy this. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm using the Hedgehugs stamp set. This is in the main catalog, and then I'll go through what else I'm using as I use it. I did cut out and color a bunch of the things already just to speed up the video, because I know this is going to be a little bit longer than normal. So I cut these out with my brother Scan and Cut. I made a little shadow for them in the back for these three. I didn't for this one. And I'm missing one piece here, right here. There's the little mushrooms that come in the set. So these all come in the set here. And then, like I said, I used my brother Scan and Cut to cut them out, but they're really easy to fussy cut. These ones are not hard, except for maybe this little flower right here. Otherwise, they're going to be pretty easy to put together. So I'm using my crumb cake blends here. I've got the light and dark. And I didn't do any fancy coloring or anything because I'm not a fancy colorer. So I just took the light and I just colored that in first, all over. Okay, and then I took my dark and I just kind of made some shadows along the edge here. And I have no idea what I'm doing, so I just did it the way I wanted to do it. And after I did that, I just brought my light back in. And just kind of colored over those to hopefully blend those back out. Okay, that's all I did. Then I took the light Poppy Parade, and that's what I used on the flower. And then I'm just going to take some glue and I'm going to glue that to this back here so that it can dry. And then that just gives it some extra weight to when it stands up on the card. It's not over time going to flop over, or at least I don't think so. All right, so there are my little animals. And for the mushrooms, I used the Call Me Clover and Poppy Parade, and I just colored on the stamps, huffed on it, and then stamped them on some Whisper White cardstock. So I'm going to bring in my Simply Scored here, and a piece of Whisper White that is 4 1/4 by 11. I am going to score it at 5 1/2 and 2 3/4, or so it'd be 2 3/4 and then 5 1/2. Okay, then I'm going to bring in another piece of Whisper White. This is it 1 1/2? Let me see which one I have here. I have 2. Yes, this is 1.5. Okay, this one's not big enough. So this is 1.5 by 11. And again, I'm going to score it at 2 3/4 and 5.5. All right. So I'm going to fold, and I do have the light, the regular Whisper White. I can't find my thick Whisper White. I would have used my thick Whisper White if I could have found it. And maybe I'm out and I just need to order some more. I don't know. Okay, so I fold it in half and then I'm going to fold back. And then I give that a good crease with my bone folder. So then that looks like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my 1.5 strip of Whisper White. One way, fold it in half, and then fold it back on itself. Just like that. All right, so now I'm going to take some of our, this is called our Wood Textures Designer Series paper stack, and this is a 6x6 paper stack. And this piece, you can use whatever one you want. This one's a little darker than this one. Maybe I'll use that side. Yeah, I think I'll use that side. I'm getting down on my paper stack there. I have another one, but I'm trying not to open it until I use up this one. So this is 5 1/4 by 4. And that's going to go on this piece right here. Like that. And these are 2.5 by 4. So in case I said that wrong, this is 5 1/4 by 4. 5 1/4 by 4, and these are 2.5 by 4. All right, let's go there. And then this one. Is going to go there. And then we're just putting these on to try and get an even border on all 4 sides. All right, now this one like this. It's going to go like this. Okay. So I am using the new paper that's on our second round of celebrations. It's called Painted Seasons paper. You can now get that with a $50 purchase. If you want it with a $100 purchase, you're going to get that, plus you're going to get in the embossing folder. And I'm going to go over, hopefully if I don't forget, the second round, well maybe it's the third round of celebrations. They've added a few things that you can get because we've sold out of so many things. So they've added a few things from the main catalog that you can now pick for your free item. And I'll go over that. Hopefully I won't forget. All right, so this piece right here, it measures 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. Let me make sure. Yes, 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. And then these are 2.5 by 1 1/4. So this one goes next. That one goes right here. I love this mushroom paper. It's so cute. And it goes with a couple of our stamp sets that are in the main catalog. Storytime something, I can't remember what it's called. It goes with that because that has some mushrooms in it. And then this one has mushrooms in it also. So it kind of I think it goes with this one too. All right, so this goes like this. And I'm going to put glue. I'm going to use my Tombow again. And I'm going to put Tombow down here. And then I'm going to put some Tombow over here, and I'm going to be careful not to put it too far down. So you can lay this flat. And then I'm going up, I'm going to say about 1/4 of an inch. From the bottom. So yep, it's about 1/4 of an inch from the bottom. And then I'm just putting that right along the edge there. And then this is going to fold flat just like this. So there you have it. Cute, cute, cute. All right, so now some of our decorations here. Let me get, this is a piece of Pear Pizzazz, and I need the sprig punch, and I'm just going to cut out three of these sprigs here. And I'm going to take my snips, and I'm going to snip off the bottom of each one. Then I'm going to put those over there because I'm going to need those. So I'm just taking those over there. All right, get rid of these. I'm going to need a piece of Poppy Parade, and that's going to go in my Big Shot. And I'm taking the Wells Scripted, and I'm taking the Happy Birthday. And then from the, let's see, the Call Me Cupcake dies, I'm going to use these 3 little hearts right here. And those are going to go right there on the little sentiment. So I'm going to take those off. So I need those. And the Happy Birthday. And try not to forget to put in the, I keep forgetting the dot to the I and having to recut it. So I'm going to try not to lose that this time. And then run those through the Big Shot. And I am running them back and forth. Okay. And the I is still in there, so I'm just going to leave it there so that I don't lose it. And there are the 3 little hearts. And here is the Happy Birthday. These out. All right. And then punch these out of the Happy. And I'm going to leave the hearts in there also. so that I don't lose those. All right, let's see. Do I have anything else that I want to cut out right at the moment? Well, let me get my sentiments stamped. This is from the Hedgehugs also. It's Today is Special, Just Like You. So I'm going to take that and a scrap piece of Whisper White. And I'm using my Early Espresso ink. When I stamped all of these little creatures here, I used my Early Espresso and stamped those out with my Early Espresso on Whisper White, except for the stump. I used Early Espresso stamped on Crumb Cake for that one. All right, good. Then I'm going to take my stitch shape framelits, and this is the smallest one, and I'm going to put that right on my big shot with my sentiment, and I'm going to have it more towards the bottom, or yeah, the sentiment more towards the bottom than the top, because I want the little hearts to go in there, but I want to leave a little space in there because there is one heart that's going to be going in there. Okay, so there's our sentiment. All right, let's get this thing put together here. All right, so I took the little hedgehogs first, and they go like that. And I took a couple of the sprigs, and I just put some glue on the back of them, just a little, just enough to hold the sprigs in there, because I am going to use some dimensionals on them. So we'll put these on here, just like that, and then a couple more on this one. This one goes on this side over here. Okay, and then I took my stump and I put some glue just at the top up here. And let's put a couple more of these sprigs up here. So those will go like that. I'll turn those over. All right, so these, I'm going to get some dimensionals here. My regular size dimensionals, and I'm going to put dimensionals on the bottom over the sprigs. I'm going to put 2 down there. Okay, and then we'll put one more up at the top, more towards the top. All right. So those oops, take the backings off. All right, and this one's going to go down here. And this one's going to go over here, and it doesn't matter if the leaves are overlapping, just like that. And then this, I'm not going to use dimensionals on this part, so put some glue on there, and then this is going to go down here, just like that. Then we can put our little mushrooms, and I'm going to use the smaller dimensionals on this. Okay. And that's going to go right here at the bottom of this stump. There. Then let me find my my little squirrel, and I'm going to take a couple of regular dimensionals for my squirrel, and he's going to go on top of my stump here. Right like that. I could take another one. Put it up on the tail, I think. Yeah, there we go. All right, now I'm going to take my little sentiment here, and let's get our little hearts out. And I'm going to take my glue here, and I'm going to put three little dots there. And then I'm going to take your pick tool and put my little hearts right there. And then I'll take a couple more of my regular dimensionals. And that's going to go right here. Okay. Then I'm going to take, excuse me, my happy birthday, and I'm going to use my reverse tweezers here, and I'm just going to put some little dots of glue just all along the birthday here. All right. That can go right here. And I'm going to take my happy and do the same thing. And I just try to do teeny little dots. You could use your your sticker sheets. I always forget, because they're behind me, they're not in front of me, so I always forget. All right, and then we'll put the happy right here. And then the dot for my eye, right there. Okay. Let me get my take your pick tool again. And there you have it. I think that is it for this cute little card here. You open it up, and then it can sit up like this. And I'm going to sign it on the back because obviously there's no room here with this little scene card, but so I'm going to sign it on the back. So there's that one. And here's the first one that I made. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. I think that I did. And then just to go over with you real quick. So this is the final month of celebration. Any $50 purchase, you can get a something for free. $100 purchase, you can get something for free. Just depends on you know how much you're getting. But I wanted to go over real quick the new things that you can get since some of the things are sold out. The Painted Seasons Designer Series paper, you can get this for $50. For every $50 that you spend free. For $100, you can get this, and there's a dynamic embossing folder. I don't have that right at the moment. That's a bundle. That would be for $100. You can get the Share What You Love embellishment kit, the Scattered Sequins Dynamic Textured Impressions embossing folder, our mini pizza boxes. You'll get 2 of the pearlized doilies if you choose that. You'll get 2 of the rich raspberry velvet ribbon if you choose that. Petal Pomparade Designer Series paper. You can get one of those. That's a 6x6 pack, I believe. And then the Delightfully Detailed Laser Cut Specialty paper. You can get that for if you choose for one of your free items for spending $50. So I just wanted to go over that real quick with you since I knew a lot of the things have sold out, unfortunately, because they were so popular. So there you have it. If you have any questions, please let me know and I'll be happy to answer them. And all supplies can be purchased through my online store at www.happystamp.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.